Hi, I'm Craig Hamilton Parker and I'm a psychic medium, and today we're going to do what we call some advance readings. These are readings that are published, as it were, in advance, so they made now in advance of you coming here today. Now, these readings are published most Mondays, and there could be a message here for you. Now, if you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe or click the little bell thing below, because we have not only have psychic readings here on Mondays, but we also have loads of fascinating videos every Friday too. Now, on Fridays, these include things like mystic talks, spiritual inspiration. I make a lot of world predictions. We have ghost hunts, and often we have sort of in-depth documentaries about sort of things like mysteries and the unexplained. You might have seen some of our recent ones, like crop circles and things like that we did, for example. So before I start your readings though, here is some of the comments from the last videos that were done, like this one. Now, I've got them on my screen here. Now, I'm not going to read all of them, I'll just read one each time beforehand, but if you read the comments on previous ones like this, you'll see that the strange messages, because they're quite detailed, the messages I give sometimes, do kind of all get taken. There's a few that aren't taken yet, so if you go back and see some of the old videos, you might find there's more messages there for you. So just follow the playlist on the main site of YouTube here. So this is what someone said. I'm going to read it off my screen here. She says, I'm a female in Canada going through real estate problems. Now, if you watched my previous ones, you'll remember that I was talking about the person who was received the message would have that. I had a property in Florida also. So I said they were in Canada, had a property in Florida. My father died from choking at the age of 60. Also, my nephew, young male, found dead in his bed. You remember that was part of the message too. My nephew was biracial, very outgoing and fun to be around. You have described my nephew to a T. I locked myself out of the house today and lost my keys. Do you remember I said the message would be someone who's locked themselves out of the house today and lost their keys? But found them, she says. My sister, who was murdered, had a grandfather, Katie, who was a ballet dancer. So I'm quite pleased that, you know, these quite complicated messages, go back and check them, you'll find that these quite complicated messages are getting taken. Now, in a second, I'm going to do the actual readings for you today. So listen carefully, because there could be a message for you. Okay, strange one. The first message is for somebody who has stomach problems at the moment. As they're watching, they might have a bit of uncomfortable tummy. Nothing serious, not make any medical predictions here. And there's something I get about they just bought a hat. And they might have even bought that hat today. It's a female that I'm communicating here about. It's a person that's receiving this message is female, because I feel it's a woman that's bought this hat, and it has feathers or something in it, and I get the sense it's one of those big hats ready for a wedding. And this is a wedding, and I get the sense that there's an M name connected with one of the bride and groom. I think it's a Michael or Michelle. I'm not sure which one I've got right here. As part of the wedding, as someone getting married, okay, and I'm feeling that I'm wanting to give a connection here from there. There's some people in the spirit world who are wanting to say they're going to be there for the wedding, okay, not zombies. No, I'm just saying that the people from the spirit world are connecting. They say their spirit's going to be around them, because this is a very blessed wedding, I want to say here. And let me just get the descriptions here. I think we've got a nan and granddad. There's a number here, but I'll have to. We've got a nan and granddad link here. I want to link with the nan and granddad link the name I think I'm getting a Mary again. I quite often get Marys, funnily enough, but I'm hearing a Mary name, and I'm hearing also an Elizabeth over there too. This is on the grandparent link, so we might have both sides of the family with that. And there was a dog that recently went to spirit. It's funny, I get a lot of pets come through with this work sometimes too, but they're talking about a dog that went to spirit. Its name wasn't Spot, but it had a patchy spottiness to the dog. I don't know if this dog was possibly a Dalmatian, because I'm seeing a spottiness to the dog. And I'm hearing also something about... I'm also hearing about Croatia, like Dalmatia. Dalmatians come from Croatia, don't they? Dalmatia. But I don't. There's some connection with this family link around the country, around Croatia in Europe. So there's something connected with that as well. Well, I want to say that they're saying to me, there's a happy, blessed marriage. I want to say it's going to last a lifetime, and there's an uncle there that's has to come in a wheelchair because his knee's just been put out. All right, and so those are the details to give the confirmation for this for you. And if this message is for you, please do put a message in the comments, because it's only fair if you get the message that you let us know. Obviously, people don't make it fit either, but if it's for you, please leave a message in the comments. If it's not, you can still welcome to leave messages, because sometimes it helps me. I pick up on people because I connect with the names. Okay, I'm going to move on to my next mediumistic message now. Okay, I want to give a message now from a gentleman in spirit who enjoyed very much playing things like dominoes and backgammon and all those old-fashioned board games. And I'm hearing the name Jack, but I think I want to take this up to a surname, actually, of Jackson, okay? As I feel that seems to give me the sense of the name of the man in the spirit. He obviously with things like this backgammon and things, I feel he liked to do this at the Boozer, actually. So I don't think I've got an English link somehow. I might be an American link with this man, although he initially struck me as English, Phil. But Jack was a heavy smoker. Makes me want to cough. Jack had he talks about there was a block of houses together, 4 houses together, that had to be demolished. There was a block of 4 that had to be demolished. And there's something here about kite flying or balloons, something like that. I mean, I don't know what I'm getting. Something's going up in the air. He liked things associated with that. I'm playing that with kids, and I think he's trying to tell me that in his life he had some connection with flying aeroplanes. It strikes me as Air Force type airplanes, and from the type of planes I'm seeing, it looks like the old-fashioned planes like my dad used to fly. Like he used to fly Tiger Moth to learning, Swordfish and Barracuda bombers, but they were double wing planes mainly. So perhaps my dad's telling me the thing for the person. And also this person, although they're not living in Scotland, I feel the Scottish blood in the family. All right, okay. And there's also the names together. I want to put the names Michael and Annie go together in the family too. All right, so there's that. So the message is, what's the message, please? All right, something about money. You haven't got a lot of money at the moment, okay. And just like he gave the image of the houses being pulled down, because there was also a house sale that was a bit disastrous, that went a bit wrong behind you, which you put behind you. And there's something about trying to recoup some money again. But you've done some quite good share investments with some of the money you had, because you didn't have enough to buy a new property yet, so you put it in something that's a share investment. and it strikes me it's gone up. It might have something to do with oil. And so I'm just saying that's the message. And he says not to worry, because those things will sort themselves out. And he's just saying there's been a health issue around the mother of the person that's receiving this message, and I just want to say she's very much on the mend now. It feels a lot better, a lot of love coming from the spirit world. Okay, that's 2 mediumistic messages. I can't go on too long with these because I want to make a few more of these videos. So I'm going to do a couple of quick messages for some people just using what the tarot cards. Now, this isn't the tarot cards in the normal sense that most clairvoyants use the tarot cards, but the tarot cards can be interpreted and anybody can read the tarot cards. You don't have to be psychic at all. But I'm going to give the message, I'm going to do it in a different way, because I'm going to give the message to somebody now, a message with the tarot cards. So, the person that's receiving this message is wearing red. Okay, there's some red on you. You're wearing red. The television's in the background and it's a little bit loud as we're talking. Okay, you have also recently you've recently bought a new like iPad or laptop or something. You've just bought it. You're looking at a new one as you do this. And my message to you, I'm going to give you 3 tarot cards. First tarot card is the 3 of coins or pentacles. This is a card of kind of being recognized for your talents. So the card would suggest to us that you're going to be recognized for your talents. It's a card of skills. It's represented by the mason here. But I want to say the feeling with it is that your skills are kind of connected, I want to say, with teaching, because there's no teaching connection with this guy. I'm giving clairvoyance now with this. So it's teaching that's the connection with you. And I get the feeling that you've taught art before. So there's some recognition with your work there. The next card is the Ace of Wands. Okay. Wands cards are again all often to do with enterprise and work and things like that, and the aces are beginning cards. So my sense is there's a new start here, recognition of your skills, possibly a promotion of some sort, or even a change of a new job to a new school, because I'm saying to you that I feel that you lady in red, or man in red, but I think it's a lady I'm talking about here, has a possibility of a new opportunity. Next card is the Death card. Again, we don't panic when we see that card. It means radical change. And it means sweeping away the past so that the new can come into your life. So this will be for you, I'm feeling a positive sense with this, because I feel there's been kind of a lot of dead wood, I suppose, to be cut out of your life. And I feel that this is a good situation for you, because this new opportunity that is shown here will free you from a lot of the problems of the past. I feel the previous work, there's been a lot of arguments between departments there, there's been people ganging up on you, and a good riddance to it. So it's taking us to new things, this is, and I feel that's a positive thing for you. So nothing to worry about, it's not physical deaths. Okay, so that's the first reading. I'm going to give another one now. Let's just give me a second. Okay, this next message is for someone who is a great lover of gardening. You might have actually been gardening today, I feel. And I sense with you that I'm seeing something like a new ring. There's been a new ring given to you, because I see a ring on your finger. I don't know if this is a wedding ring or just a ring, but I feel a ring's been given to you. And you have been suffering from ear problems, I want to say, too. So I get this problems with my ears as I talk to you. And I sense also that there's kind of a vacation stroke holiday feeling around you at the moment too. So I don't know if I've just come back from a vacation stroke holiday or I'm about to go. There's a feeling of travel around you. Someone important in your life. There's two important names in your life include the name John, which is a very common name, and David, which is another common name. And there's something about, I see an abstract painting on your wall that reminds me of the painter Kandinsky. That's the less common name. Okay, so I'm going to do you 3 cards for this one. First card is the 5 of Pentacles, or coins we call it. As you can see from the card, you know, it shows people that are in a bit of a desperate situation in many respects. So this can represent many things in a person's life, but I'm getting the sense with it's money problems here that represent with this. You've been having to rely, because the people in the card walk past a church, it's like you've been reliant on charity. There's other ways of interpreting this card, as there are with all of them, but I feel as if for you there's been perhaps a long period of unemployment, and I feel that you're wanting to make a new start with life again, a bit similar to the other person who I read there too. But I get the sense here that, you know, you've been out of luck for a fairly long period of time. There was somewhere that was closed down. I don't know if you live next to an industrial town of some sort that is looking a little bit worse for wear. Like closed down steel industries and things like that, or coal industries, I'm getting the feeling here. The next card, another ace we have here. The aces, as I said in the last time, are cards that represent new beginnings very often. They're start cards. And the Ace of Cups. The cups are all about emotions and feelings and things like this. Now, first of all, I feel that you're going to get a new start and come out of the unemployment. There's a feeling there with that, but it's also very much connected with a new relationship that's in your life. That doesn't always mean switching of partners, but there's somebody coming into your life that is very emotionally important to you. If you're married and happily married, then the card will represent a rebirth of your emotional life. And I feel that it's a good time for you ahead. I feel, you know, it's been some really hard times with money, but this time I feel particularly, and I get the sense that something about your partner or the person I'm describing has come into your life will help you to make a new path ahead, you know. And they have a child, because pages are often connected with child, and it can show also a child, I feel a young person earning money here, because pages are often heralds actually, but they can also show starts of things again. So a younger person I feel is going to help you. I feel you're going to get some help from a younger person, a woman with a younger child perhaps, and there's like someone's given you an opportunity, someone's opened a door for you. And I've got to say, this is the final part of my message to you. I feel that you're very proud sometimes, and it's best to swallow the pride sometimes, and when people offer you something, take it, go for it, because your full potential has not come to fruition yet. Okay, well that's the last of the readings for now, and thanks for joining me. And don't forget to subscribe, of course, and click the bell to follow me, and also you'll be able to follow all my other YouTubes on YouTube as well. But also, don't forget that I have readers available on my website. Telephone readers are available now. They're very good readers, and if you're new to the service, you can get some special deals from us at the moment. 29p a minute for the first 10 minutes, so it doesn't cost much. That's for the UK service, but we've also got the similar phone line services around the world, and some numbers are going to come up in a minute, which you can give the services a try. So give them a shot, see what you think. It'd be quite nice to have a reading for quite a little amount of money, and you can enjoy some of the, you know, really fairly good quality psychics. They're not as good as me, of course, but you can get readings also with me on the site as well. But the team of psychics, no, seriously, they are really interesting people. There's some good people online there. There's a lot of people you can choose from if you go to my website at psychics.co.uk, so you can select your reader, or you can just ring the numbers and they'll put you through to the most appropriate person for your needs, what you want to ask about. Okay, so thanks for coming along. See you next time. Bye for now.